Gonna do my second round here, just like the previous one. This is a um, tropical heat pizza day before, and I took the toppings, scraped them off. I got them in a bowl here, so I'm gonna warm them up for my insides of my omelet. Then I got my two crusts without the topping. I've coated the top side with some mayo, so I'm going to stick those in a pan, warm them up for about a minute, which is going to give that top a nice brown and white texture. And I'm also going to flip it right after that just to kind of warm up the whole pizza slice, get it nice and warm. One thing that I do when I'm heating up the topping, I put it in the same pan that I heated up the crust, and I put a little bit of water in there just to give it a little bit more moisture, so that it's not so dry from the day before, and it actually turns out quite delicious. And then once that's all done, then I'll make the omelet, and I'll plate it up with the crust underneath and the omelet on top. And I got two pieces, so once the omelet's made, I'll split that into two separate portions and put one piece on each side or each crust. And here we go, 1 minute. Hear that sizzling? That's what you want to hear. So make sure you got that pan nice and warm before you throw them in there. I got them on medium low, so don't need a lot of heat, but you want to heat it up so that it browns it nice. Okay, there's our minute. Gonna flip them. Okay, being ornery. There we go. Just a little brown, but delicious. Look at that. Those are gonna be delicious. A little bit brown on the one side, but it'll still be delicious. Trust me. That's gonna be some delicious breakfast pizza. Telling you. So I don't warm it up that much on the back side because really it's already warm. Just making sure that it's a little more even and consistent. But you don't need to keep it in as long. So I'll go ahead and take those off the heat and go from there. Alright, so here I got my pan ready. Going ahead and heating up some butter in there. Don't be bashful on the butter. As far as I'm concerned, you can never have enough, and it's not going to ruin whatever you're doing. That is, unless you're not a big fan of butter like I am. So yeah, I love the taste of butter, and we're warming that up. I have my omelet mixture, which is my cracked eggs whipped up. So I'm going to go ahead and throw those in here and get them going. So there you go, I got them all ready, and just go ahead and get those going in the pan. And then however you prepare your omelets, me, I just like to let them heat in the pan, just kind of periodically bust the bubbles on it, and then go ahead and flip it once I got a good base going. So that's the way I'm working it. So we got those in there cooking. Those go ahead and get a good base. And this one I got on medium low also. As you can see, it started to cook up on the other side there. Started to spread the heat and cook that egg up nicely. Don't see too many bubbles in this one yet, so that's good. And sometimes what I'll do is, just so I get an even cook, And I'm not doing it this time, but typically what I do to get an even cook is I go ahead and take and add the lid to the top of the pan. That way you're getting the heat that's coming down on the top also. It's a little more uniform, but you don't have to do that. That's just something I typically do. And if you ask me why I'm not doing that now, I really couldn't tell you, but just being a little bit different. There you see I popped the bubble, let the egg go around. You can go ahead and move it. As you can see, it's moving good, so it's not sticking to the pan. So you should be able to flip that nice and easy when the time comes. Go in there and kind of pop it a little. That way the kind of minimizes those bubbles. And one thing I gotta do too is I gotta heat up those insides. I should have pre-done that, but you know, I was kind of winging it today. There we go, that's looking good. So, gonna go ahead and flip it. Okay, so here we got it flipped. And I'm just kind of warming up the other side, making sure the rest of it's cooked. I'm going to take this guy off the heat for now and warm up my toppings before I put it together into one nice piece of omelet. Okay, so here I got the insides in the pan, the toppings, excuse me, which are going to be the insides for my omelet. This is, like I said, this is the tropical heat pizza that I got from our local West Side Pizza, which is delicious. And I'm going ahead and warming that up right now to get it nice and warm for the inside of my omelet. Just gonna move that around, get it going. And ladies, and I'm referring to my granddaughters here. What was the thing I said I was going to do for the insides? You guys remember? Okay. So I'm just warming this up. So you got all your pepperoni, your pineapple, your jalapeno in there. And just kind of keeping it moving a little bit. In the bottom of the pan, we got a little bit of cheese in there. So remember, day old pizza, just kind of warming it up. So the one thing I was going to do is just add a little bit of water to the pan. Yeah, there you go. So not a lot, just a little bit. It's going to steam up really good. And it's going to bring a little moisture back into these toppings. So you see that cheese and everything starting to melt and stick really good. Kind of make a nice little good mess here, which when constructed into my omelet is going to be amazing. Alright, so there you go. We got it all put together. Toppings inside of that omelet. Now we're just going to do the fold. So there we go. We just bring that across the top there. Get a good fold in it. Push that down. And we're going to plate it up. So 2 pieces of pizza. Cut that bad boy in half. And put it on our crust. And there you go. You got a day-old breakfast pizza. So, day-old breakfast pizza, day-old breakfast omelet. Actually, pizza omelet. Day-old pizza omelet. We'll get it straight. So, this is Tropical Thunder, and it's looking pretty amazing. And love you girls, and hope you are enjoying yourself in beautiful sunny San Diego. Bye.